magazine news and gossip. Have you ever wondered who truly stands by us in our darkest hours? What happens when grief, fame, and love collide under the intense glare of public scrutiny? And who dares to remain silent when rumors swirl like tornadoes around heartbreak and loss? Welcome, dear readers, to a story that will grip your heart and stir your curiosity. In this edition of Magazine News and Gossip, we dive deep into the poignant tale of Yaman's heartbreaking loss, an event that shook his fans across Turkey and Europe and ignited waves of speculation about loyalty, love, and public image. Bonjour à tous, chers abonnés. No, scratch that, I mean hello, and welcome to Magazine News and Gossip. Before we dive into today's emotional roller coaster, make sure you're subscribed to stay in the loop on every twist and turn. This is more than just another celebrity update. This is a story of devotion tested, alliances revealed, and hearts laid bare. When fame meets tragedy. Yaman, yes, that very name that echoes in tabloids across Turkey and Italy, recently endured one of life's most wrenching tragedies. His beloved grandmother, whom he often cited in interviews as his guiding star and moral compass, has passed away. Her loss has reverberated far beyond family sorrow, capturing the attention of national and European media alike. But in a moment meant for mourning, the public's gaze turned sharp and probing. Who was there for him in his grief? Who bravely showed up and who remained mysteriously absent? The funeral's unfolding drama and the images that followed would ignite a firestorm of debate and remembrance. A mourning nation watches. From the moment news broke, fans and media outlets hung on every detail. In Turkey, Yaman isn't just an actor. He's a public figure whose personal life is interpreted, dissected, and projected on screens big and small. In Italy, where he also holds acclaim, the press mirrored that fascination. His grandmother's passing became headline news, and everyone wondered who would share the stage in his sorrow. At the funeral, hundreds attended, but one absence yelled louder than the rest. Demet Oshamir, the actress with whom Yaman shared a deeply publicized love story. Surrounded by whispers and speculation, the question on everyone's lips was, where is Demet? Rumors swirled that she was out of town due to personal matters connected to her ex-husband. Others suggested she intentionally avoided the funeral to preserve fragile emotional balance with Can. According to tabloid sources, she wished to support his grief but, given recent tensions, chose not to complicate things further. Across X, formerly Twitter, the hashtag #WhereIsDemet trended throughout the day. Some fans defended her discretion. Others saw it as a betrayal. Enter Sara Bluma. Mystery, presence, and drama. Just when speculation reached a fever pitch, another figure emerged by Yaman's side, the elegant Italian beauty, Sara Bluma. Though rumors had long linked them romantically, many believed their connection had cooled. But her solemn attendance at the funeral changed the game. Dressed in a simple black dress, her head respectfully covered, Sara remained by Can's side throughout the ceremony, a constant, silent presence that contradicted the swirling rumors of estrangement. Her composure and subtle gestures of support were noticed by family members and press alike. As Can's shadow, she never let him stand alone. The funeral's emotional peak came at the burial itself. Can, overwhelmed, touched his grandmother's coffin in a final farewell, and the tears broke free. Cameras caught the moment Sara stepped in to hug him, wrapping her arms around him in solace. The images went viral, Can's head on Sara's shoulder, both crying. These frames dominated headlines the next morning. In press photographs, Can leans into Sara. She reaches to comfort him, but also wipes her own tears away. Though some guests refused to speak with journalists, insiders close to the family expressed gratitude for Sara's presence. Even Yaman's mother, Yaman reportedly embraced Sara in thanks after the service, sparking questions like, has the family opened their heart to Sara again? That is noteworthy because Goldum had previously shown resistance towards Sara's relationship with her son, disapproving of their bond in the past. But the warmth shown during the funeral suggested a shift, maybe even reconciliation. Social media erupts, viewing love, absence, and allegiances. Once the funeral concluded, social media lit up more fiercely than ever. Thousands of comments questioned Demet's choice. Why wasn't she there during his hour of need? Some defended her personal boundaries. Others released emotional takes like, Sara proved true love by showing up. In Twitter polls, a majority agreed, the one who stands by you in sorrow is your real love. And so, the triangle of Demet, Sara, and Ken was revived at center stage. The rivalry wasn't just gossip. Now it was a subplot in a deeply human story of grief and loyalty. Days later, Yaman posted a heartfelt tribute on his social media channels. You are one of those who loved me most. You guided me in life. My eyes will seek you, but my heart will always support you. Rest in peace. Noticeably absent were any direct mentions of Sara or Demet. Nonetheless, the photos of him beside Sara were interpreted by fans as a subtle, indirect message, an emotional endorsement in silence. Turkish and Italian press covered the funeral announcement from every angle. Italian magazines headlined with sentiments like, Sara by Can's side in his hardest moment, while Turkish tabloids cried, Demet wasn't there, Sara was. Pundits debated. Was Demet's absence deliberate? Could Sara's involvement be a sign of new beginnings? The gossip world erupted. Some critics chastised Demet's non-attendance. Others defended her right to navigate her own grief privately. Meanwhile, many commentators concluded, it's not always about being present physically. What matters is emotional presence and heartfelt support. What followed these funerals was more than just a love triangle redux. It marked the genesis of a new chapter in celebrity gossip. Sara's approach to Can, emotional yet restrained, and the apparent silence of the Yaman family toward Demet raised important questions about what lies ahead. What's next? Love, allegiance, and the gossip that follows. Will Demet respond now that the world's eyes are on her? Will Can break his silence and speak out? Will Sara continue to stand as his anchor, even in the face of past controversies and intense public scrutiny? Magazine news and gossip will keep you close to every new development. Watch this space for exclusives, updates, and insider perspectives. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. Your support keeps our coverage alive. I love you all infinitely. See you soon with more stories that matter.